You know what to do.
If you fight in the hills, but you'll never surrender.
Waiting for the next attack. You better stand, there's no turning back. 2 minutes to midnight. Your lives are living in the golden years. Can I play with madness? Bring your daughter to the sun. There's no man, and I'll be down, falling down. Future real, what is real? Your time will come. I'm on my way. The pressure of knowing the final frontier. I don't know where, I don't know when, but
And welcome to Heels and Quads, everybody. I am Levi, not joined by Tommy as per usual, but there is a good reason for that, because I am finally starting my ranking of the Iron Maiden albums. Yes, that's right. He's done Kiss, he's just about done with Motley Crue, and he's about to start another, and I am just now starting my Iron Maiden ranking. But that's okay, because geniuses take time to think. So, anyways, not that Tommy's not a genius. Because he is. Today, we're at the bottom of the list. This band has put out 17 studio albums. For every favorite band, there must be a least favorite record. I thought about it for a while. I could have put a lot of records at the bottom, depending on how I feel that day. I think this one belongs there only for a few select reasons. Now let's just go ahead and get into it. Everybody can probably see it coming. But Iron Maiden's least favorite record of mine, number 17 on the ranking, is Virtual 11. Yes, I know many people have done it time and time again. It has to be done. Again, my least favorite. I don't hate the record. I love the band, so I find beauty in all of the music, but this one just has a spot at the bottom of the totem pole. Virtual 11 came out March 23rd, 1998, when I was just a wee lad, and I had not got into Iron Maiden just yet, so this I would experience a little later on as I was diving into the discography and figuring out, the eras of Maiden. And you can really section Maiden into 3 eras. You have the Paul Di'Anno era, the Bruce Dickinson era, well, really 4 eras. Paul Di'Anno, Bruce Dickinson, Blaze Bayley, and then the return of Bruce and, kind of peak Maiden for a few albums. Anyways, Virtual 11 lands at the bottom of the list because the name is there, the riffs are there, kind of. The art is there, kind of. Coming off the heels of some dark feelings from the X Factor. Steve was going through some personal stuff. This one brings the energy back. Don't get me wrong, because the X Factor was it took a dive. And that's how kind of that early 90s to mid 90s Maiden was feeling, was a little darker, slower, more drudgy. But nonetheless, this album brings back some energy. I don't hate it whatsoever. Complaints, songs are a little long. There's not a ton of depth to a lot of them as compared to previous Maiden records and Maiden records that would follow. But again, bands go through burnout. These guys have been going hard for 25 years at this point. And yes, I'm including the 1970s prior to the first studio record. Some of my highlights: The Klansman. Awesome song, still played live. Well, they have played it live many times since. And Futureal, however you say that. Futureal! Bruce has also played that live. And really, I hate to be the guy who just picks the 2 hits off of the album, but really that's it. Well, The Angel and the Gambler is another hit, but again, I don't find all of the other songs to be super creative. Do I like them? Angel and the Gambler? Yeah, it's a cool track. Lightning Strikes Twice? Cool track. But you kind of get through the album after Klansman, it just falls off for me. There's not a ton that I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, it has to be on my playlist. If it comes on a playlist, am I going to listen to it? Yeah, because I don't listen to it a lot. So I like to hear them whenever they do come on. And occasionally, yes, I put on Virtual 11 and I listen to it. I don't have a physical copy of it. I have a burnt copy of it. No, it's a physical copy, but not with the case. That's right. It still has that Maiden feel and harmony, but it just lacks something. Blaze Bayley is great, and he has a ton of solo work, and you should definitely check it out because I think he's awesome. At the time, he was the man for the job, and that's why this is a distinct era of Iron Maiden. Now, I hate the fact that this record usually gets put at the bottom, and it's nobody's really favorite. I mean, it probably is somebody's favorite, like Blaze Bayley fans. Again, I like his solo stuff. I think he's a great artist. I think you should definitely check him out. Like I said in the beginning, you can definitely section off their discography into eras, and this one falls in that mid-90s kind of lull, post-Bruce. Spoiler alert, I think some of Bruce's later albums on his first run are not that strong. So there's that. Won't tell you where they're going to be. They might be at the top. I don't know. Maybe I like the least best Bruce stuff. We'll see. That's where this is to be continued. But anyways, for now, I love Iron Maiden, so I find the light and the life and the awesomeness of this album. But every list has to have a bottom. Virtual 11, this is where you go. Definitely check it out if you've never heard it. Definitely check out Blaze Bayley if you've never listened to his solo stuff, because again, he's a great artist. There's my first ranking of the Iron Maiden discography. We'll see you next time with number 16. And until then, tell your friends, tell your enemies. Peace.
Your time